Coldplay, everybody! Welcome on into the channel, yeah. Whether this is your first time here or you are rejoining us, thank you so much for being here with us today. You are loved, you're appreciated, you're always welcome here, and you are enough. Now, today, we're going to be continuing down the videos that we need to watch in order to do the next in the Rise of Bangtan series. So first up is War of Hormone. Now, I've been salivating to get to this one. Like, it's one that's been on there for a while, but I've been trying to kind of like go in order with the series. And the reason is because it's been so controversial, or it was so controversial, and I haven't really gotten the taste of it. Like, there were some other ones that I commented on. People are like, well, wait till you get to War Hormone. So I'm at least excited to see the piece of history, and, you know, I love them. So, you know, why not? Okay, but if you haven't already, go down, like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you know when our videos come out, you know when our live streams happen. They're a lot of fun. You can also check out our new single available on Spotify. It's also available on Amazon Music and for download on iTunes. So you can check it out on any of those music platforms. Plus, you can check out our Patreon for exclusive content. We're doing Run BTS right there, on there right now. We're about to load American Hustle Life on there, and then we're going to move on to Bon Voyage after that. So a ton of stuff coming to you guys very, very soon. I hope that you're going to enjoy it. But without further ado, let's do this. God, I love this intro. Okay. Let's start about a couple things. First, the black and red motif is really, really cool here, where they're like, it's all black and white, besides for the red cues on like a couple of their clothing items. And that's really, really cool. That really, really stands out. I don't know if it stands out for me for a good reason, because like I really, really love when they do things like this in movies. If you guys have ever seen Schindler's List, though, there's a part in there where the whole movie's in black and white, and then there's one person that's in red, and it's super impactful in the movie, and that's why it like sticks out with me. But it's really cool. The other two things I want to comment on really quick that I just love, they use, man, some big lower end drums in their stuff, and I just like, it just makes for such a cool impact. But then there was like kind of like that little like 8-bit noise at the end that sounded like an old video game that was cool, and they're ogling over a girl. Okay, we're gonna save our judgment for until it's all done. Okay, we're gonna save our judgment. Okay. So, we're 52 seconds in. All right, we're 52 seconds in. I'm going to make a prediction right now. And I know that this is hard because I am a guy talking about this, and I know that I'm not the one that this is happening to. But I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction that I know BTS enough to know that they don't really do things like, even when people have said that they've done things that would be disrespectful, looking it through like an American lens of how we interpret things and how we do things here, it's generally like so minuscule. And so like, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that like, at least comparative to like today's pop standards, that this is going to be child's play in terms of like how they're talking about women. I don't want to put that out there, but the beat is fire and the song's fire so far. Like, just They make such bangers. All right, let's keep going. Oh, it's so cool. That's really cool. Okay, so, you know, they're talking about, like, the clothes that she wears, like, you know, kind of like dressing sexier, dressing pretty, although they never really use that word if these translations are correct here. You know, okay, so this seems to me so far, this seems like teenage guys, and, like, I'm not, okay, like, well, this isn't, like, locker room talk that's happening, right? Like, they're not talking about, like, man, I want to, like, it's just, like, they're talking about, like, the way that a woman's body looks, and so, okay, I get where that could be taken out of context, but, like, I don't see anything, like, overly, again, I'm looking at through the eyes of, like, every single pop song it seems like on the radio right now that talks about women is, like, objectifying, like, bad objectifying and using very, very foul language to do so. And, like, it's going both ways, right? Like, it's just, like, sex is everywhere right now. Everywhere. And, like, but I don't see anything in this so far where I'd be like, you know what? Like, I wouldn't let Gideon watch this. You know? And again, I want to preface this by saying, like, this is coming from a man looking at it through a male's lens. So I know that, like, it's not affecting me necessarily, but I'm always very, very hypersensitive to, like, the way that, like, you know, men treat women and women treat men as well. And so I feel like this isn't that bad comparatively today. And maybe when it came back out in 2014, like, obviously very, very different time then, so maybe it was seen. And I think also the standards that are set for BTS are also very, very different than what it was for other groups out there. So I think there's a lot of things at play here. But can we at least enjoy, like their voice, and can we enjoy, like, the fact that these dances are always so fire, like, like, it's so good. And V makes a great frontman. I just want to say that for stuff like this. Wait, you can't see my hand. The way he looked at that. So, again, I judge it through language, right? Like, okay, so you look great from head to toe, right? Like, the other thing, you know, I want you to wear more, like, high heels and stuff to look good. RM had a part in there where he's talking about see-through clothes. But it's like, God, like, it just, I feel like I'm just so brainwashed by it, because they, like, the language that they use, even if this is supposed to be a song, which is about literally teenage hormones and the war of hormones, that you're fighting those urges and instincts, right? Which every teenager goes through. The language that they always use to describe things like this is, like, always so timid comparatively to what I'm used to. Even when I was in school. Okay, so I think of, like, some of the big songs, 8th grade dance, are like the dances that we'd have in middle school. So I would have been somewhere between, like, 12 and 14 years old, okay? And the songs that they were playing at our middle school dance was, like, Ludacris, I wanna lick you from your head to your toes. That was one of them. Shaggy was a huge one at that point in time, which was Thought she caught me on the counter. Wasn't me. Thought I was on the sofa. Wasn't me. I even had her in the shower. It's like literally talking about all the ways that he's like having sex with this girl. You know, like I just, the songs or that even the boy band, there was a boy band show here at the time with a group called O-Town. I think it was P. Diddy, I don't know if he's P. Diddy or Puff Daddy or Puff Combs. I don't know. He was whatever he was at the time, that he did this show, and it was about bringing together a boy band, and that boy band ended up being O-Town. And O-Town even had a song at the time that was literally called Liquid Dreams, and it was talking about wet dreams and like all the women and how they looked and like that they were causing them to have these liquid dreams. And so it's just like, that was during like my youth that these things were out. So it's like hearing something like this, I'm like, dude, this would have been like good comparatively to at least my childhood and what I was listening to at the time. Anyway, okay, let's keep going. Enough about me. Okay, so even like that, right? So like, perpetuated today, he opens a door for her, she basically turns him down, and then he says, okay, well, just let it go. Like, he like makes a face, but he just says, let it go, and then he moves it. Like, he doesn't chase after her and not take no for an answer, right? Like those are the things that, like, you know, I want to instill in my son, because it's like, okay, so do you never go up to a girl and then like ask her out then? Because nobody would ever couple up. Like, we would never have couples if somebody didn't at least go up to somebody first and say like, hey, would you like to go out on a date with me? But it's the taking it a step farther. It's not being able to accept the no, right? Like, that's where men take it too far, or just the over objectification and stuff like that. And I shouldn't just say men, because women also take it to, like, this isn't just a man thing. It tends to be men. But obviously want to say that for all the people out there that are like, wait, this has happened to me. I know. So, but like, it just seems like if you're going to have this conversation and dialogue, especially when, again, teenagers are going through this, and this is happening on a daily basis, that this is the type of, like, this is the way that you'd want the dialogue to happen. What a woman that cursed my temple. It's funny. That bike is badass. Love that. I love when they do the camera flips. They do really cool stuff. When Suga was singing before, and then JK lifted him up with like the camera movement and like him actually lifting up and stuff like that. Like, that is really cool. That was really cool. It's so good. So cool. Okay. And then it's just a hug at the end, and they like celebrate it. I feel like this is like a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Like I personally, I feel like a lot of this and a lot of the controversy surrounding it has more to do with who BTS is than not. And I say that again and again. Maybe this is different when this was coming out in Korea than it is here. But I think that oftentimes in groups, that there are a lot of groups, especially as they start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, that are unfairly looked at under a different lens. And like, so you get these groups out here, it's like, okay, if people completely do all these terrible things or say all these terrible things. And again, I just think, just go listen to like the top 50 or top 100 pops play, like not like hip hop, like just into like the top 100 pops playlist here in America. And like literally half the songs, and it's not even covert anymore. Like it's literally like, you know, dropping your ass down. It's like literally like talking about the act of sex in a lot of the songs. I don't like me to say like, I mean, I am GidKidDad, right? Like I don't mean to start like, you know, get off my lawn, these kids and their crazy music, but it's just like, it's not, there's not even a hidden veil anymore. And the vast majority of these songs are being played by very, very young individuals who like think that it's okay to treat people like that. And this more seems like a story to me of like literally young guys and girls fighting their hormones at a time when like that's happening. They make light of it in a couple situations. Like he talks about the one time, like right after that, I'll go pop my pimple, right? But like the language that they at bare minimum used didn't seem overly objectifying. And like we talk, like even in major news sources, like we talk about all the time about people looking attractive and people looking good and people dressing a certain way. It's just, I don't know. I don't know where that line needs to be drawn. And again, for those of you out there who this offends, I also respect your decision to be offended, I guess, because, you know, it's not me. I'm not a woman. I haven't had to deal with that on a daily basis. So but at the same point in time, I just feel like this is the most tasteful song about this type of topic that I have probably heard. And the songs about these types of topics aren't going away. And in fact, they're getting much and much worse. And I don't think that we need to not have songs about like being attracted to people, gender, regardless of who it is, you know, like regardless of whether it's a guy talking about a guy, a girl talking about a girl, a guy talking about a girl, a girl talking about a guy. I don't think we don't need to have songs talking about the way that we feel. But if we do them tastefully, right, I think that makes it better. And I definitely would have no problem showing this to Gideon. So that's my thoughts on this. Overall, though, I mean, the song itself is it's a banger. And the dance is freaking amazing. And the motif with the gray and the red, and that was really, really cool. The camera work on this one, the movement that they had with the bikes, lifts and stuff like that. Like there was a lot of really, really complex stuff that happened in this one that was probably really difficult to film. And I thought that it was really cool. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you know when our videos come out. You know when our live streams happen. You can check out our new single, I'm Coming Back, on Spotify, Amazon Music, or iTunes if you want to help us get up in the charts. If nobody told you they love you today, don't forget, I love you. You are appreciated. You are always welcome here in this channel. And last but not least, you are enough. Thank you so much. It was a great day to play, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. And it's time to change for the last